is even watching me with an ad blocker helps. Like, it's really weird. You're sorry you use one? Well, good. Ads suck. I don't want to inflict them upon you. Like, if you... Even watching with an ad blocker helps me. Keep that in mind. Like, it's better for me if you don't use an ad blocker, but people will watch streams with more people in them, especially when you talk. So like, just having higher numbers is an advantage. Like, having higher viewers at a time helps. And so with that metric still working, you're helping me. Like, on Twitch, I'm higher in the algorithm. On YouTube, it's more likely to recommend me to other people. Like, you can't shut me up. That's not, like, I love that. I need people like you. Because I have a huge lurker community. And I'm happy to have a huge lurker community. But sometimes I forget to talk unless there's somebody I'm talking to. Like, it's a vicious cycle. Where, like, I depend on people to talk to me. But, like, if I'm not talking myself, why would they talk? And so getting people that talk really, really helps. Makes the content more engaging. It makes things better. Sometimes I'll talk to, like, bots and stuff and, like, act like they're real people just so, like, I can have that conversation going. Like, I don't know if there's many people in here who've, like, tried their hand at streaming, but you might be familiar with the people who pop in, the art scammers. Like, there's just dozens of them everywhere. I'm trying to clear my way through this jungle. There's somebody out there. Someone's hissing at me. But I don't see them. Where are you at? What kind of scammer did I say? An art scammer. So, like, they're very common for, like, people with, like, low viewers. They'll, like, go into your channel and they'll say, like, they usually, like, try to have a conversation with you, like, a very, like, basic one. But it's like, hey, how are you liking this game? What is your favorite game? My favorite game is Minecraft, Genshin Impact, and Call of Duty. You know, the 3 most popular games in the world. And then they'll say something like, hey, did you know I'm actually an artist? I would love to do some overlays for you. I think we could work great together. Add me on Discord. And I'm like, no, I won't be doing that. Thank you. After a while, I just started, like, calling them out as scammers. Because it's more entertaining to hear them, like, desperately trying to prove they're not scammers. Because they'll be like, no, I can prove it. And you're like, okay, prove it. And they're like, this is a third-party website. And I'm like, okay. Well, this website you do business from has a high-risk rating by, you know, whatever security force tracks, like, safe domains. I forget what it is, but like there's one out there and it'll tell you like, can you trust this site? And they'll have like a 30 out of 100. It's a site that was put up yesterday. And I'll be like, you see, you said this was proof, but it's actually just evidence, and really bad, easily fabricated evidence. And they're like, no, it's proof. I am for real. I am a real boy. And I'm like, you're not, though. You'll never be a real boy. And then they cry. So sad that they do that, right? Like, I feel bad for real artists who could have like legitimately done business in that manner. Like, real artists can't do that because they wouldn't be believable. Like, it would never work out. And so, like, they just took, like, this entire revenue potential from actual artists who are just trying to, like, make it themselves. Now, real artists have to do things, like, through Etsy or Upwork or Fiverr. I like to actually have, like, actual business deals. And even then, it's like a whole thing to try and succeed there. People steal your art online? Yeah, I've had a scammer try to steal my art. They wanted like a copy of my VTuber image. They were like, hey, I want to use that as like a jumping off point. I need like a sample of the art you're using. Which sounds like it would be legitimate if I didn't know they were already, you know, the devil. But it do be like that. It is hard out here for a bitch. Let me tell you. See, I keep moving over to the sharpening station and it keeps putting a different one in front of me. Like, how dare you? I know what I'm doing. You get people ask you all the time for your art online. Oh no. Someone's grandma's playing the long scam. She watched me for like a full 8 hours last weekend and a full 4 hours this weekend. She's gonna scam me. Are you gonna offer to do my overlays? Don't you do it. I'm kidding, of course. I know you're good people. If you were a scammer, you would have struck way, way earlier than now. Like, one of the things about scammers, like, there's so many nice hints that make it so easy. Like, a scammer can't work you for, like, more than, like, an hour without it being, like, not worth it anymore, right? Like, they need to, like, get a hint that they're going to get the sale to, like, proceed. And so anyone who's been here more than, like, 8 hours is, like, one of the most trustworthy people you've ever met. You did somebody's wedding invites once and they ripped you so bad. People do be doing that. I'm always so nice to my artists. Take my VTuber model, for example. It was like the cheapest I could find. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna invest $8,000 in like the highest quality model ever, but like, Old man Sugarheart here is beautiful. Like, he came out perfect, exactly like I asked for. But like, they advertised it would take a month to finish. It took 3 months, and the entire time I'm just like constantly reassuring. I'm like, just take your time. Do what you need to do. Get it, like, if this comes out next year, so be it. And so they worked on it for like 3 or 4 months before it finally got out. There are a lot of dudes here. I see you. Yeah. Get the heck out of here. Who's next? You next? Yeah. Whew. How we doing? It's a beautiful ecosystem. I need to lay down and get my health flow back. As someone in arts, sometimes you need someone checking to keep us on track. Like, I do get that. I actually have an order for emotes out that I think has been out for like over a year. And like, I kept getting excuses like, my house is on fire, everybody's dying, help. I've had health problems, my house was broken into. You know, like, just one thing after another. And I'm like, I believe you entirely. Take as much time as you need. And they did. Order's still open. Haven't heard from them in months. Like, it's fine. Like, they don't get the money unless they finish the order. And by the time, like, that order would have been finished, I made enough money on the stream to, like, make that order again with somebody else. Like, it's no skin off my back if, like, that order comes through. Like, we get, like, another set of emotes, which is just great. I'll have more slots unlocked by then. It's just kind of my style. Like, expect nothing and I'm never disappointed. It makes me so great to work for. If only I had the money to actually pay people. To employ people. It is my dream one day to have like moderators that I could pay a full-time salary to just watch me play video games and help me stream, like, you know, handle the chat, talk in the community, just be a chill person. And one day, I think we'll get there. Like, my stream does see steady growth. I'm still new. What am I even doing? I'm just picking up branches. Do mods get paid? Not for most people. Thing is, like, almost no streamers make money. Like, I've got a long way to go before, like, it's ever super profitable. Basically, my first year of streaming, I made, I think, $350. Which is unheard of, really. Like, that is a really good start for, like, your first year of streaming. Hey, I got tomatoes. I can make pasta for my mamma mia. I had spaghetti for dinner. It was good. I seasoned the heck out of it. I had garlic and oregano and turmeric. I even put some red pepper in it. And of course, salt and pepper. Whenever I use beef, salt and pepper just makes it so much better. Like, the perfect hamburger, like, it only needs to be seasoned with salt and pepper. Anyway, you could be my talker, talker to people person. You're doing a great job now. You've been very engaging this entire time. You're one of the best talkers I've ever met. And I've had some good talkers in here. Like, it is vital to the community. But, like, talkers are like 1 in 1,000 people, you know? Like, most people who watch me will never say a word to me. They might watch me, oh my god, I'm dying. Get me out! The glider is such a good panic button. Like, if things start to go south, you're just gone instantly. Oh, I'm so healthy. Time for round 2. No, too many people talk? Not in my chat. Like, I've got 7 viewers on Twitch right now. I don't have a counter for, like, how many people are watching in YouTube. But let's say it's the same. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So, like, that's 14 people here. Oh, in real life? Yeah. In real life, people won't shut up. And they keep asking me to do things, like my job. It's the worst. Chop, chop, chop. Hackety smackety. You're next. Yarr. Alright. I don't feel like I got everybody. The audacity. I know, right? If they really wanted me to do my job, you know what they'd do? They'd pay me more. None of this regional average crap. So sick of hearing the words regional average while begging me to do exceptional work. Like, it's not that complicated. You want me to do a great job? Pay me. Pay me a great salary. But until that becomes a reality, you get what you pay for. I believe, like, the phrase is acting your wage. The American dream, what, getting paid fairly? That is the dream. Though, honestly, it's working to our benefit here. Wait, I got a pumpkin, but I can't have the pumpkins? Because there's not enough insects. Alright, have a blue beetle. I think I need even more insects than that. Yeah, I need to get a worm in here. But I can drop a flora. Apparently, it didn't like any of those. Will you like any of these? Not native. Well, that's just rude. No, the being asked for above and beyond but getting paid below average? Yeah. Alright. Every species known to man. There's one. Hang on, I dropped every type of plant. Then he yelled at me? What is your problem? Oh, never mind. We're good for floral diversity. What we need is the worm. My gosh, I'm low. We're the island with the double waterfall. We'll find it again. But, yeah. My job not paying me enough is actually one of the reasons I'm a streamer now. My job, we hit tough times, like tough economic times, and I understand. Like, sometimes you need to tighten your belt. You can't, like, spend like you used to. Whatever, you know, excuses. But my company tried to went 4 years without giving me a cost of living adjustment, right? Now, it's a high-paying job and they take decent care of me when the market's good, but I was like, you need to pay me more or else I can't work here. Wait, is this the place? This can't be the place. I think this is the place. I thought I chopped down all the corrupted trees. And so, like, I got to talking to them. And I told them, like, the wage I needed to be able to work there. And even knowing that, they lowballed me. They gave me just under that. And I'm like, alright, I'm not rage quitting. But, like, I can see your priority is to pay me as little as possible. So I'm not quitting, but I'm going to try as little as possible. And I'm going to shoot my shot in some other career. And now, I've done this before. Like, whenever my job makes me angry, like, I try some get-rich-quick scheme. Like, I'm a decent developer. So, one time I made a mobile game. I published it on the Google Play Store. It was decent. It was free. It had unobtrusive ads. And I got thousands of people to play my free game. The problem with my free game with very unaggressive ads is it turns out that's not a strategy that makes money. So even though thousands of people played my game, I made $7. And so that get-rich-quick scheme didn't work. But this time, my get-rich-quick scheme... I keep saying get-rich-quick schemes. Like, it's more find a job that I can stand doing. And, like, my next scheme was become a streamer. Now, I did my research. I, like, saw how people became successful streamers in the past. Saw how much money I can expect in, like, the first couple of years. How much what happens to make people successful streamers. Like, what kind of work actually needs to go into it. What am I missing? Repair broken habitat. Found it. I need a leaf. Really? Can I build a workshop here? Oh shoot, I can. Whoops. Doink. Make a game and charge like $2, then I would make lots? You'd think so. But I think the only reason I got thousands of players was because the game was free. If I charged any money for it, nobody would have downloaded it. Because I'm a developer who's never made a game before in their life. Like, they're just taking it on faith that my game actually does something. I don't even know how the Google Play Store handles refunds if they don't like it. If I could do it again, I'd do it on Steam. It's a lot safer marketplace for like indie developers now. And with refunds, like, people can be a little less cautious with their money. Alright, I got all the pumpkins in the world. I got an Atlas stone. What else do I need from this island? I think I have it all. Alright. One more island a little farther down. But yeah, if you're an indie developer or looking to become an indie developer, I recommend developing directly for Steam and worrying about everything else later. Game development is real hit or miss? Yeah. I also discovered it wasn't for me. Like, I didn't stop trying at game development. I took what I learned and I tried to make another game. Then I realized, like, I get too bored too easily to make games. Like, you need to be able to stick with your game for like thousands of hours. And I can't do that. Like, I'm too ADHD. Like, I can't even do that with the games I'm playing. How am I supposed to make a game? Like, I'm a variety streamer because I'm a variety person. Like, I don't have favorite games. I just play something new every week. Like, if I put more than 70 hours in the game into a game, it must have been the greatest game of all time.